Let your breath slow down. There's a kind of pressure that doesn't shout but pulls at you from the inside, making your chest feel tight and your mind restless. You've been trying so hard to keep everything together that you've forgotten what calm even feels like. So just breathe. One quiet inhale, one quiet release. No expectations in this moment, no standards, no scoreboard, just you. The pressure to be successful is a strange kind of weight. It builds in silence. It grows in small corners of your day. It shows up when you wake up already tired, when you scroll through achievements that don't belong to you, when you compare your pace to someone else's story. It's the feeling that you should already be more, even if no one ever told you what more actually means. You carry goals that aren't yours. You chase milestones you didn't choose. You run after approval that never feels enough when you finally touch it. There's an inner voice that says you should always be doing something, building something, improving something. Like your worth depends on the next accomplishment, the next step, the next breakthrough. But that voice doesn't know what you've survived. It doesn't understand how much effort you've already poured into staying on your feet. It doesn't see the invisible battles, the mornings you got up despite feeling heavy, the evenings you pushed through despite wanting to shut the world out. Take a slow breath and feel the truth beneath all the noise. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to have days where ambition feels distant. You are allowed to have moments where you question everything. You are allowed to pause without losing your direction. Stillness isn't weakness. Rest isn't regression. Breathing isn't a detour. Sometimes stepping back is the only way to see where you actually want to go. Now look inward, not at the expectations surrounding you, but at the quiet part of you that rarely gets heard. Ask yourself, what kind of success feels like home to me? Not the version that wins applause, not the version that impresses strangers, the version that lets you wake up without dread, the version that leaves space for your heart to breathe, the version that doesn't squeeze your spirit into shapes that don't fit. Maybe success for you isn't about climbing higher. Maybe it's about living truer. Maybe it's not about proving something to the world. Maybe it's about building a life that doesn't drain you. Maybe it's not about speed. Maybe it's about direction. Maybe it's about feeling steady in your own skin, even if the world moves differently around you. Take another breath, deeper this time. Let your shoulders settle. Let your mind loosen its grip. You don't have to constantly perform strength. You don't have to disguise exhaustion as discipline. Your value isn't tied to how much you produce. You don't have to earn your right to slow down. You have nothing to prove in this moment. Success is not a storm to outrun. It's a landscape you shape over time, at your pace, with your hands. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is choose a direction that feels genuine, even if no one else understands it. Sometimes the bravest thing is taking a small step when the world expects giant leaps. And sometimes the smartest thing is stopping long enough to breathe, recalibrate, and reclaim your energy. As this moment closes, feel the truth settle inside you. You are allowed to move differently. You're allowed to change your definition of making it. You're allowed to choose a life that feels sustainable, spacious, honest. You're building something real, not for show, but for yourself. And that kind of success lasts. Whenever the pressure tightens around you, come back here. not to escape the world, but to remember your own voice beneath the noise.